from far, to try when arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. Sir, this is our quest, to reach that star no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. To fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know that we reach the star no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. With this, we continue with closing ceremony of IRIS 2024. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, our Chief
as well as nuclear medicine in IGMC Shimla. And currently he is working on creating awareness on non-communicable, especially cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. We are really grateful, sir, that you have accepted our invitation, and your presence will be immensely beneficial to the students. Thank you. Shashwat.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Principal Sir to please come on the stage for felicitation. I also request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Harbans Lal Kapoor, to please come on the stage. Please, sir. I also request our guests of honor, AD Sir, MS Ma'am, and ACF Sir to please come on the stage. Now, I request our chief guest, sir, to please bless us with your words and share your experiences.
एक बाद में कहते हैं आप तीन मेरे को एक कार्ट रोड है नीचे और एक ऊपर को बीच की सड़क है जो सड़क को ले जाती है और एक वो संजोली वाली सड़क है। तो मैंने गलत तो नहीं कहा था, पर कहते हैं वी आर मेकिंग दिस कैंसर हॉस्पिटल कोवार्ट यूनिट जो भी लगाना था फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम एवर, दैट वाज न्यू एक्सपीरियंस फॉर देम। So we had to sit and discuss so many plans and all those things. So obviously the building started coming up, and of course then there was a question of putting a lift. The lift was not allowed to be put in a building which is less than particular number of stories. It was only 3 stories. So I said there are patients who will be coming unable to walk, go up and down. They are cancer patients, stuff like that. So I could prevail upon them that we must have this facility. And of course, when we started admitting the patients, luckily for me, I had the largest number of indoor beds that were not even available in PGI. The reason being that my patients are coming from as far places as Chamba, and every time the doctor will be writing to them कि आप blood test करवा के आओ, फिर अगले हफ्ते मुझे धारणा रिपोर्ट और मैं तब आपको दवाई लिखूँ। मैंने सर they can't come all the way from, they will not get the treatment. Then number of letters I wrote to the government that we must please do something because food and all that, because it was not sanctioned of food. I said सर्जरी में इतनी ऑपरेशन होते हैं, लेबोरेटरी होती है, उनको खाना नहीं देते, वही ट्रांसफर दो मेरे मरीजों के लिए. That is how you know going with a begging ball, to get all these things, because convincing is very, very difficult in government setup. That is a department of specialty which is not even required under the medical council of India regulations. See, it was very, very difficult. When I started in February 77, I came. The first thing I did was to start teaching the undergraduate, the final year classes I started taking. Requesting the principal that I must start teaching. They will say, कौन है थैला से लेके घूमता रहता है कौन है बंदा. Then I started taking final year classes. That was wonderful experience for me. Then the tumor clinic I started there, and the combined clinic with Professor Randhawa. Some of you might be remembering her. She had also come from CMC Vellore. She had that exposition of dealing with the cancer patient and the concept of the tumor clinic. So every once in a week I used to go there and compile and then she used to call me copycat. कहते हर्बल्स आते हो यहाँ से ले जाते हो ये मरीज ये मैंने कहा दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू फीड द गवर्नमेंट, दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम, सर्वाइकल कैंसर स्टफ लाइक दैट. So just to cut it short, we had lots of difficulties in establishing the department and all those things. And when I thought of the nuclear medicine, so there was one Padam Vibhushan, director of Kalpakkam Atomic Energy. He came on a visit to Shimla, and then of course there's some spare time over there. He said the Secretary of Health rang me up, do you have something to discuss with him? मैंने कहा भेज दीजिए. So when he came to see my department, I said I want to start a nuclear medicine here. And his words, Dr. Kapoor, you are thinking of starting nuclear medicine in this jungle? His words ring in my ears still. Sir, we people living in jungle also have a right for good health facility. That was way back, I'm talking about nuclear medicine, even PGI probably was not. And we started radioimmunoassays, and of course ultimately I had an inspection from the of radiation technology. They gave some assistance to me for assembling gamma camera. So we assembled the first gamma camera of ECIL. And of course, it was well. So the thing is that of course I had wonderful time, because struggling is one way that you must keep on struggling to achieve something, and at the end of the day you feel very highly satisfied. So these experiences had taught me a lot of things, that you must be after something. If you sincerely hope, then of course you cannot fail. Then another success that I encountered was starting the cancer awareness camps. So I was called to the Medical Council of India. I made a presentation on overhead projection and all those things, because they're written and all those things. So there was a galaxy of these experts sitting in the Medical Council of India, and I made a presentation on the overhead projection, all those things. And the director of the Tata Memorial Center, Dr. Desai, P.V. Desai, very famous cancer surgeon. So I chose 3 districts: District Mandi, District Hamirpur, District Bilaspur. And I've given all the data, details and all those things, whatever. The first question that was put to me by Dr. Desai was, Dr. Kapoor, why did you choose these 3 districts? Give me the justification. Sir, my justification is, I come from district Mandi. That is one justification. My health minister, Mr. Nadda, comes from Bilaspur. That is second justification. My chief minister, Mr. Dhumal, comes from Hamirpur. That is the third justification. And you know what were the words? And I said, sir, nothing was without a proper political will. You have to convince those people. And believe me, I immediately got the project, the first project in the country. It was a pilot project for breast, oral cancer, all those things. So we allocated, but I said that was in a lighter vein that I was mentioning. But these are the districts which are far off, either from Chandigarh, Shimla, or Amritsar, whatever you will say. So that is why, and this is a large population. These districts have a very large population. And the next question the cytologist put me was, you don't have a cytology department. Naturally, they want you to be very certain because you are allocating a prestigious product to a very, very small state and that to a very small medical college. And they knew the internal wranglings, whatever happens in institution and all those things. I said, how will you do cytology thing? I got Professor Arvind Rajvanshi, who is presently the director in Bareilly, who was head of cytology in PGI. So I had also taken him for account. I said, I have already made a collaboration with PGI for doing this cytological work. And these were some of the reasons that I extended and I got. So these are some of the things that, you know, then I had a strong urge that we must have the cancer hospital beside that, or then the staff started coming and all those things started happening because we had number of conferences that I had, WHO conference, name it, and it was held in Shimla. So that was a big, help to me for getting all these things. But the only thing is that when you go around, then of course you encounter many problems also. When the files start moving, it was very difficult to convince the people sitting in the secretariat that what is a cobalt unit. And they would erroneously call it just to, sir, ये कबाड़ unit क्या होता है? Instead of कबाड़, ये कबाड़ unit क्या होता है? So you have to take the nonsense. If your goal is good, don't get disheartened by the nonsense that somebody gives you. This is for the students. Please take it. You are doctors. You are the savior of the society. You have every right to be honored. You have every right to be protected. That's very, very important. Unless we help each other, we honor each other. I am very delighted that at least you thought of me to honor the medical profession. And I must congratulate the honor to the medical profession. That's why I said that you should never feel let down. What work you have done during COVID times, when closest of the relations, they didn't touch the body, whether the parents or anybody, you are there to do everything there, and then you get hit, you get killed. It's so unfortunate. And there is no stopping these problems so far as the medical fraternity is concerned. Unless we unite and do our work very sincerely, wholeheartedly, people will fall at your feet. They do fall at your feet. There is no doubt about it. But of course, we have to ensure because that you are provided every protection, and if you feel in any way that your working condition, there are some lacunae, you must go to the administration and must see that it is, because ultimately you face the brunt treating the patient, because no administrator is around there at that time when they will come and beat up the doctors. Only yesterday I still read, you keep on reading all these things, that nothing happened. Then of course these things happened. That was in my mind. I forgot to tell you one thing why I got radiation also. One day way back in 57, as I was mentioning, my father returned very late from the hospital. I said, Daddy, क्या होगा, लेट क्यों आए? कहते हैं तो सुई है वो गुम हो गई है. मैंने कहा सुई गुम हो गई तो अस्पताल में क्या इतना क्यों हो गया? That was radium. That was radium 226. Half-life of 16 or 80 years and all. The radium needle was acquired in Himachal, Shimla. I'm talking about 55, 56. There it was acquired long time. So that anal canal treatment was being given insertion of the radium needles. Imagine that. Then my father told me this radium for treating cancer, which is of course a rare disease. And there was so much commotion because it was lost and somebody had flushed the toilet and also it was down there somewhere. And all the people of Baba Commercial, I mean the administration all they drove, and they came with a Geiger-Moore counter. Now I can know that it's a Geiger-Moore counter. And they started removing all the debris, whatever, filth or that, and that ultimately they could hear that what I said, that noise was music to their ears. Little bit of radium showing its presence there. Now imagine, so I was so fascinated. When I went to Banaras, we had radium. And we had, when I joined that afterwards, it was in the custody of radio diagnosis department. The first thing in my possession after the PN book and the typewriter was radium safe. And I felt so elated. Then we shifted it to Kamala Nehru Hospital. If my time is over, please let me know. So when I shifted to Kamala Nehru Hospital in the OT, and we were shifting the radium safe to Lady Hospital. And at that particular day, Chernobyl had happened. There was a leak in Chernobyl. So there was so much of commotion. When they came to know that radium is being transmitted, radioactive material from Suvarna to Lady Hospital, so it made a big splash in the paper. ये तो शिमला में तो रेडियो एक्टिविटी के छा गई है. चेर्नोबिल के बाद ये हुआ कि ऐसे हो गया. मैंने कहा चेर्नोबिल ये क्या हो गया? And you know, our doctors, lead doctors, they would be working in that emergency OT, and while writing down the notes, they would sit flat on that radium safe. Imagine. And then they said, they were sitting there. I had to call the team from Bhabha Research Center to ensure. They said that even if they sat there for maybe 1 week, they would only get this much millisieverts or so. And I pray for the safe delivery of the children, whatever were on the way. And mostly they were boys. And all of them became doctors of fame. I will not name. So these are some of the that you encounter when you're starting something new. And obviously, now we are facing so much of the technology advances happening so fast in radiation. What to talk about the radiation? Yesterday you must have heard that the CM inaugurated a new block and all those things. So the cancer now, there are 6, at least I could count 6 inaugural plates in my department in that building. 6, and each bearing the name cancer, which was dreaded at the time. I was told not to write cancer hospital. Now everywhere you inaugurate, the cancer hospital there. So it is more maligned than malignant, I would say. That only I can say. You have so much of good outcomes of cancer these days with the technological advances, our knowledge, when we talk about them, we are talking molecular, we are talking about the targeted therapy, we know exactly, we are talking about the personalized medicine and precision medicine, that we exactly hit the area which is supposed to be maintained then without destroying enormous structures. And then suddenly you find, because I would like to share with Dr. Negi and all of you, why there is surge of 800%. I am shocked when they say Himachal has witnessed a rise of 800% cancer. There must be something wrong somewhere in calculation, I am very certain. Because 800 figure is mind-blowing. I can't imagine. That means every third, fourth person that you see walking the street is a cancer patient. I don't believe that. But anyway, to bring it down to that we must do something very extensive to establish that. And of course, so far as you people are concerned, because you should not get disheartened, because so much technological advances are taking, your future is bright, whichever stream of discipline you take, so much of things are happening. And let me also share with you, because yesterday somebody got 2 or 3 people got the Nobel Prize for micro DNA. And this work has also been done in IIT Mandi. Because I go there is a ethics committee, I had that also for this biomedical science and all. So, so much happening next door to you. So don't feel, please, those who come from outside Himachal, please don't feel that you have come in a remote area. This place is so much vibrant with energy, with knowledge. When I go and tell we have IIT, we have medical college. अरे वहाँ medical college है, पहले ये तो बोलते थे. रेडिएशन तो बताओ बहुत उनको दूर की बात है, अच्छा वो भी होता है नहीं. When we talk about IIT, the status, your status goes. And some of the things that I encountered, but probably you people are under so much of stress probably, you must share it with your teachers. You must try to do everything possible, whatever best can be done, so that your future becomes bright and you go as a happy person from here. Even IIT, the students were facing some problems, and also I was discussing that even the director said that we will not serve any non-vegetarian. Look at the people coming from Bengal who are eating fish day in and day out. So these are some of the things, you know, one faces in an institution which derives from all over the country. And you people have, as I mentioned at the very outset, above average. You have been either standing first, second, or at least first 10. But when you come from all over, you are likely not to be the first. You may be not even 10. Don't get depressed. Don't ever get depressed. Just remember that you are always above average. You are a doctor. You are a doctor. You are the savior. That should be in the back of your mind. Rest is all secondary. With these words, I wish you all the very best of luck. God bless you all, your future, and I would love to come again and meet you as and when I do come here for ethics meeting. But of course, I would like to meet you more informally and get your feedback. God bless you all. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be here.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Your words have left us enlightened and motivated. We are deeply grateful for your presence and insightful speech. Thank you, sir, for sharing your expertise and experiences with us. Now I would like to call Dipanshi on stage to praise Lord Ganesha with her dance performance.
करुणाम्बुरासी धीं तारा जतुलतो गाणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नाम शतं मूल नतुलतो नापैननी चुकुआ पेला तेरे बिना में आदि स्तुताय कहाँ चला मैं गणराय तेरे बिना में आदि स्तुताय कहाँ चला मैं ये नहीं लगा अब मेरा साकार होते रुका ख्वाब में Kari de tu
2020 batch, first prize Muskan Sharma. Second prize Kusum Lata Bhardwaj. And third prize I repeat, viewers, please be present near the stage. (2021) batch, first prize Kashish Sharma. Second prize Ivani Guleria. And third prize Riya Pathak. 2021 batch, first prize Kashish Sharma, second prize Ivani Guleria, and third prize Riya Pathak. (2022) batch, first prize Shreya, second prize Umang Sharma, and third prize Nandini. (2022) batch
and Ankit. And the second prize goes to Rishant Mastana and Anish Thakur. In women's doubles category, the first prize goes to Shreya Sanjita and Srishti Chauhan. And the second prize goes to Arushi and Arushi.